Oh, peoples, you sexy little lot. Hey, peoples, it's me. You might not get this till September because technically I'm still on holiday. I've got some fucking jerk at the moment. Oh my god, this man. Oh my god, peoples. By the way, welcome newbies. Welcome. We're all new over here for a little while. I have this jerk. Oh my god, this man. Oh god, I can't explain. I can't convey to you all what an actual jerk this man actually is. Proper definition of jerk. Anyway, that means you might be in the States, whoever you are, because we don't really use that word over here. But anyway, the power of being psychic. Okay, 41 of my time. My glitcher has asked me to come and explain to you the power of being psychic. Well, no, not the power of being psychic, the power of my glitcher. Okay, the power of my glitcher. So, the other day I went to a festival and I was seeing Dean Lewis. And I've gone around and told everybody, right? He's only coming to sing Adore You to me, right? Now, halfway through this gig, I watched him. I thought he threw his guitar. Now, I only went for one song. I was expecting it to be at the end, so I was expecting to have to stand there the whole hour and watch all the other songs. I really didn't want to. I was only there for one song. It's part of this. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3 on my timer. I mean, it's not part of this. This is my new wall, which is getting changed in a couple of weeks because I'm sick of seeing jerks' faces on there all the time. So that's getting changed in a couple of weeks when I can afford it because I'm going to be having a wall where I cannot see people's faces. Long story, don't ask. Anyway, so and you'd be surprised who comes to my wall. I've had the Rat Pack, I've had gangsters, I've had freaking, you'd be surprised, rappers, freaking all sorts. So there I am. And I am, maybe this is a message, I don't know, but Glitcher said explain the power of being psychic, but it's not, it's my glitcher. Glitcher, okay, I don't know if it is psychicness, it's more, I mean, I'm a telepath, and I am a telepath, unfortunately. Don't take it, Glitcher, it's unfortunate, but it's mine. But I don't know if it is psychic, I think it's more, I'm able to speak to, not speak to, I'm able to hear, not even hear, I can't explain it, I'm not going to try. I've had a picture of cocktails. This time I had, what did we have, Glitch? We had the passion fruit punch bowl. Oh, hang on. Devil's punch bowl. What is that? Devil's punch bowl. Sussex. Is that Sussex? That's West Sussex, isn't it? Devil's punch bowl. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, very far away on. Thank you. Sorry, it's not that I have a problem with Sussex. If you're from England or anywhere where there is a place called Sussex, I do not. In fact, I love Sussex, East Sussex, West Sussex, Sussex. I don't. Maybe I just like it because it has sex on the end of it. I don't know. Anyway, moving on from that too. So yeah, I don't know how we got onto that. Because how did we get onto that? Right, there was punch bowl. Right, passion fruit punch bowl. Quite right. Yes. So you have to excuse me. I was trying to see if a different drink will help my throat because something wrong with my throat at the moment. There's no pain in it, but I've had this this hoarseness in my throat for about 4 weeks nearly now. In fact, on July the 1st, it'll be 4 weeks. It's a bit odd. As I said, there's no pain. 3, 4, 5. Then as I look down, it's all very a bit weird. But there we go. So there I am at this festival, and I'm waiting for Dean Lewis to play Adore You, because it was part of my wall. Underneath this map, there are paintings that I've painted over again. It's just a long story that I don't want to give energy to. 0401 then. When I look down, oh, good God. Oh my God, you guys, this jerk of mine, right? And he's not my jerk, he's someone else's jerk, but he is a jerk, right? I blocked him on Spotify. By the way, you guys, if you know my jerk, don't block him on Spotify. I can't tell you who he is because we're on a new channel, and I made a promise to this jerk, this fucking jerk, honestly. Oh my God. I'm sure he wakes up in the morning and thinks I'm a jerk too, and I don't really care. I was going to say we can be jerks together, but we absolutely cannot. But don't, if you guys ever cotton on to who I'm talking about ever, 440 on my timer, that's my number. If you guys ever cotton on to it, please understand that, I'm a big believer in, like, you can be friends with someone that I'm not friends with, you can like someone that I'm not saying he's a bad person to you guys, but to me, he's a fucking jerk. But he's an amazing vocalist, and he really is. So yeah. But anyway, I tried to block him. I've blocked him on Spotify, right? So I don't have to hear his songs or see his face. And the fucker, every time I mention him on a video that I haven't even put up yet, his face pops up on my Spotify. I'm like, I don't want to see your face. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to hear his songs. I don't want anything to do with him. But he keeps popping up. The fucking fucker. This boy's a jerk. He's very I say boy, I don't mean as in a child boy. When I call someone boy, it's very affectionate. And yes, I can call him a jerk and be affectionate at the same time because I love this boy to bits. But he is a jerk. He fucking is. And he's not welcome around me. 543 of them on my time was looked down. But anyway, he's popping up on my... So if anyone out there knows how to get hold of Spotify through email rather than their support team, because it's probably him on the other end of it anyway, one of his little hacky friends... Whatever. Oh, by the way, I learned what a hacky sack. I know what a hacky sack is. It's a bean bag. It's like a little tiny bean. Why don't they just call it a bean bag? Why do they call it a hacky sack? I don't understand. I don't understand hacky sack. But I like it, right? I like it. Anyway, oh my God, Seagulls, you guys, you've got to listen to the song Seagulls. It's Yoda. It's called Seagulls and it's Yoda and he's singing this song. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. But anyway, so there I am at this festival the other day. This was a Friday night, I think. And wait, it could have been Saturday. It might have been Saturday. I don't know. I drank a lot of Jack Daniels on Saturday night and a lot of cider. I found cider at last. Everyone's been banging on about cider. Not cheap cider. I mean like cider. Like, although it was cheap cider. Never mind. Forget that. Forget the cider. But anyway, Dean Lewis. There I am. He's got about 4 songs in. 7:01 on my timer. 7:03 then. He's got about 4 or 5 songs in. And I thought I saw him throw his guitar. And the minute I saw him do this, now I don't know if someone caught it. I don't know if it landed on the stage. All I saw was him really, and he was swearing a hell of a lot. Now I will say for this jerk of mine, it's not my jerk, he's someone else's jerk. But this jerk of mine, he would never do that. He would never swear on stage. He would never do that. I absolutely know in my heart and my soul, I could bet my life on it, that this jerk of mine that I've been blocking or trying fucking to block, he would never have done that. He's got he sings a cover of well, he sings a cover of a song that has a swear word in it. And he doesn't choose to use the swear word version. He chooses to use the non-swear word version, right? He would have never. And especially, he's quite meticulous. He's very meticulous. He likes things just so. He takes care of his instruments and things like that. And I don't think he would even ever... I can see him getting up or moving across a stage or whatever with his guitar and placing it nicely. I don't ever see this jerk of mine throwing this guitar. But anyway, right, I'm stood there outside this thing because it was all this festival was all out in the open. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I love it. I just love it. Well, I could have loved it even more if Jerkface had actually done what he was meant to do, but he didn't. Now he hasn't got the chance to do it. Because if he tries to do it on the next festival, babes, I'm fucking out of there, and that's a fact. But anyway, this Dean Lewis, what it looked like he threw his guitar. Now, as I said, even if someone had have caught it, it's not the point. You don't throw an instrument in front of me and expect me. I don't care if I'm waiting for my favourite song. I'm going to get my stuff. 0909 on my timer. I'm going to get my stuff and I'm going to leave. You throw an instrument, don't be doing that. And it looked like he threw his... I mean, he did throw it. Excuse me. He did throw it. He threw it. It left his hands and he threw it. I don't know if anyone caught it because I was so taken by one, the swearing, two, the fact that he threw this guitar. I left and I remember thinking, if I misadore you, I don't give a shit now. I really don't give a shit. But when everyone was returned to the field, they all said to me, I was like, oh, how was adore you? And they're like, he didn't do it. I was like, what? Like, he didn't do it. I was like, he didn't do adore you. And they were like, no. I was like, hang on, wait. he didn't adore you. They're like, no, we were all expecting him to do it and he didn't do it. Ha! The power of my glitcher. My glitcher got me to walk away because he knew I was stood there for no reason. My glitcher told me, move, just go, just go. He used the guitar as a reason. But 10, 12, 10, 13 on my timer then. But what was happening here is that Glitcher knew he wasn't going to do adore you. So Glitcher saved me from being all upset at the end of his set for him not doing adore you because he got me to choose to walk away. Babes, the power of my Glitcher, right? The power of my Glitcher. I love my Glitcher. I think my Glitcher has a name. I don't think it's Glitcher, but I think he likes the name Glitcher. Glitcher, do you like the name Glitcher? Yeah, see. You guys might see him. Hang on, let's see if you can see him. You might actually be able to see him. Ready? Look carefully. You see him? Glitching away there. He's everywhere. There he is, it. And let me tell you how many phones, right, we've been on doing this. There's my Glitcher. Look how big he is. He's everywhere. Glitcher is my god, right? Look at him. Look at him glitching away there, all sparkling everywhere. Hey, Glitch. Glitcher, you okay? Glitcher's God okay? I love you, Glitcher. Tell God I think he's a fucking cunt. But I love him. But please tell him he's a cunt. And please tell him that jerk is a fucking jerk and needs sorting the fuck out and stop him being a jerk and all, by the way. But anyway, 11:43, 11:44 on my timer. And you guys might be like, oh my God, how could she call God a cunt? Listen to me. You won't find anyone that loves God like I do, right? Doesn't mean that I have to agree with the whole, I believe there's a higher power. I believe we've named it God. I don't. My son said to me one day, imagine if it's never been pronounced God. And I went, what? He went, what? Imagine if God was real, but it was really pronounced Jod. And we've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. And I was like, yeah, I think I'd be a pissed off God and all. But listen, guys, I'm not saying 12:20, 12:21 my time. I'm not saying I believe in God as in a Christian God, a Muslim God, this God, that God. I believe in a higher power because let me tell you, one, I'm part of it, and two, I can damn well see it. Look at him. Hey, Glitch. Look at him. There he is. He's everywhere. He's absolutely everywhere. And this is on every single phone that I own. That's my Glitcher. He's fucking everywhere. But the rules are like this. I will call him a cunt. I say to him, go tell God he's a fucking knobber. Because I'm looking at the world right now, I'm looking at the killing. I'm looking at the crying. I'm looking at the fucking dying. And all the lying. And then I'm looking at everyone else laughing. 13, 12, 13, 13 on my timer. Oh, it's my Marshall. There's my Marshall. You see, maybe God is just a Martian. Yeah, maybe the man on the moon isn't such a myth after all. But anyway, never mind. Actually, I was going to say never mind. But yeah, there we go. I love God to bits. I love the higher power to bits because I'm part of it and I am part of it. It's how I speak to it. Doesn't mean I agree with it. Doesn't mean that I agree with what it does not do to help us all. But you know what? Never mind, actually, we're not going to go into that. But I am going to say thank you to my Glitcher. Thank you, Glitcher, for getting me to walk away from Dean Lewis. Thank you for making me think that he threw his guitar. Thank you for saving me from standing there for ages when you knew he was never going to do adore you. Thank you for saving me from that. As it happens, I went back to my tent and had a crackingly good night as it goes. A really good night. Because, never mind, actually, never mind. Yes, that is the power of my Glitcher. And they wonder why I only do what my Glitcher asks me. Because my Glitcher, he saves me from shitty situations, Ooh, beautiful ladies in risky situations. Is that Christy Burr? Beautiful ladies are lovely, but sometimes they don't take care. They're too busy with their makeup or brushing their long, long hair. Beautiful ladies in risky situations. Kill the trolls. Wow, okay. 14, 14, 59, 15 on my timer. On that note, I'm gonna go. And when this finds you guys, you gotta look that song up. The that one I've just been talking out. The Christy Bow one is brilliant. Uh, excuse me. You also have to look up the Yoda Seagulls song. It's absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, Dean Lewis. My glitch has saved me from Dean Lewis not doing the song that I was waiting for. And I had a whole extra 3/4 of an hour not stood on my feet, not hurting my leg, and all because Glitcher allowed him to mistreat an instrument in front of me. And that's the way my Glitcher works, you know. He'll allow people to be an absolute fucking jerk around me and to me and within my space so that I can walk the fuck away from them early doors. I mean, this jerk I'm on about at the start of the video, he's had the grace of 2 years. He's had the grace of 2 years being an absolute jerk. I've let him have 2 years, you know. I've given him 2 years. I think 2 years is enough time, you know. I think enough's enough now. You've been a jerk for 2 years, to me personally, that I'm aware of. I think it's time the jerkness was like, you know, jerked off elsewhere. You know, he can just jerk it out elsewhere and not near me ever again. And that's okay. I mean, he's lucky, really. He should be pleased because I don't usually give people 2 years to act like a jerk around me. I don't usually give 2 years grace of someone being a fucking idiot to and around me and my children. I don't usually do that. He should be lucky. He'll never say thank you. He's not grateful. That's up to him. But if you ever do figure out what jerk I'm on about, if he's not a jerk to you, please don't treat him like a jerk. He's only been a jerk to me, as far as I know. You know, as far as I know. And that's okay. It's okay for you guys to like someone that I don't. It's okay for you guys to listen to people that I don't. It's the same as like on the playground. Oh, you can't be friends with them because we're not friends with them. Yeah, you can. Your kids can. Your kids can choose their friends. If they've got a group of friends that don't all talk, your child can still be friends with one or all of that group. Just because they don't talk, you know. So I don't want anyone to be like, if you ever figure out who my jerk is, as I said, he's not my jerk. He has a wife and a baby, actually. I think he might have two as it goes. That's lovely for him as well, especially if they're happy, you know. He has no reason to be a jerk to me if he's so happy with them. Or if he's not happy, he doesn't have a reason to be a jerk. Because on stage, he makes people think like, oh, I'm not a jerk, I'm so lovely. No, babes, you karmic. He's so karmic. He really is to me. But he's my karmic, which means he's someone else's divine, and that's okay, as long as he's being divine to them, right? I don't know what the message is, and I don't know what it is. I really don't, apart from my glitcher saved me yet again from wasting my time. Thank you, glitcher. Glitcher, I love you. I love you. Bye, guys.